Hello everyone, it's Types, and today I'm super excited to bring you this video. Today we're looking at all these shiny Pokemon from Paldean Fates, or at least their final evolutions, and we're going to be ranking them on a tier list S through F. There are a lot of cards. I think there's 73. There's only, as I said, the final evolutions, but we'll be taking into account the previous evolutions. So for example, Greedent here. Oops, I moved around. Evolves from Squa Ex. Squa Ex is good. Greedent is not really that good. So we'll be taking that into account. I think most of them, though, the final evolution is the best by far. Some have similar effects. This like Jumpla, this Vile Plume, they have like similar pre-evolutions that are like weaker versions of themselves, so that's like counted into it. These are kind of sorted. This is from the Justin Basil website as well, a very useful resource. But it's not like it's sorted in some kind of weird way. So I should just start off with the EXs. These are generally better, um, for better or for worse than the single prices. Also, there's some Pokemon that are promos that aren't on this list because they're not in the set. Um, so I figured I'm not going to rank them. Maybe I could rank them some other time. Yeah. And so starting off, I guess we got Fortress EX. This card's super not great. I'll put it in C. Or is it D? I'm trying to think of like the level of cards here. I might just start checking stuff in the list and then change it around a little bit later. This will go in C, I guess. You can use it. It knocks itself out and like accelerates a bunch of energy. Also, I'm not gonna necessarily say what all the cards do specifically, but I'll just kind of say what they do in general. So it knocks itself out and accelerates a bunch of grass energy, which is kind of good. Like the grass energy. Well, no, grass energy isn't that good, but accelerating of like it's 5 energy. That's good. But knocking yourself out also isn't very good. That being said, you can use it to power up some silly stuff. In my mutant format, yo, everyone check that out. I got a tourney for it. That might be linked down below. I don't know. But anyway, it's really good in that, but that doesn't really matter. This is a standard tier list, by the way, as I imagine many of you could have guessed. Um, it's fine. It's not the best. It's not the worst either, believe it or not, though. Next up, we got Alexex EX. I think goes also in this tier. Now I'll put it in B. It attacks from the bench, which is kind of cool, and it can hide behind certain walls, which is nice. But for the most part, it's not the most powerful card. Asatha EX isn't new. It does its ability says I think it like disrupts your opponent, increasing their like attack cost of your opponent's active by one colorless, which is pretty disruptive. And also you get to you do for it's a grass Pokemon, but it's like an Aspathos uses psychic energy, can be played in a psychic deck. Um, and it does 30 and 30 more for each opponent for its energy attached to each active Pokemon, I believe, which is pretty decent. It's not amazing. I used to think it was like really bad, but it's okay for like punishing certain decks. It's like okay against Roaring Moon. It's not the best against Charizard. You need to be hitting 180 before weakness. So that's I think like 4 energy. No, that's 3 energy on you. That's like okay. That's like technically doable. That's not even that hard. Assuming they have 2 on them. So yeah, no, Speth is actually decent. I mean, it's not like that good. I'm saying it's decent, but it's B. These cards are kind of weird. I think they look fine. They're cropped a little weirdly, but it should be okay. Next up we got Northern EX. This one's fine again, I guess. I'll put it in B. I'm gonna be ranking some of these too high. Uh, what are we looking at? Some of these are bad. It's fine. It's fine. Northern EX is used. You can use it in Zora. You can use it in Regidraco. It's actually super good in Regidraco. And pretty much every other deck, it's not that good. It can be its own deck though. It's not a bad card. It's nice with Path. It's gonna get like destroyed by rotation for the most part, but it special energy locks, basic locks, or basic blocks. It's a decent card. Um, let's see, Gardevoir EX. This one's obviously S tier. It's like really good. Um, yeah, it's good. Wait, did we not see that Gardevoir before? Or is it just like it just okay, I thought we saw this Gardevoir. Maybe I just saw it like revealed and just didn't realize it. Anyway, a Wigglytuff EX is kind of weird. Oh no, I guess we did. This card's in English, so we must have seen it revealed. So Wigglytuff EX is like tanky, but it hasn't really performed. I'll put it in C. I think it deserves to go like a little higher. I'm sure some people are going to say, "Oh, Wigglytuff is bad," and it kind of is, but um, I think it has some potential. Mew EX is again going to be an S. I'm not ordering the tiers, but I'd say it's probably above Gardevoir, because obviously it's more versatile. It's not necessarily more powerful, because it's not. But I mean, some certain situations it is. Many situations it's not. But Mew EX can be super powerful and just like one-shot stuff. And obviously, Future can be super good in certain decks, and the draw can be super. Or it can be decently good in some decks. I guess very good with like Peony. But anyway, yeah, Mew EX is really good. Squawkabilly, I guess I'll put an S. I'm trying to look at the other cards here. Squawkabilly is I'd say it's weaker than Mew and Gardevoir. It's just like so much better than these B tier ones. I'll put it in S. We might drop it. Pidgeot, I'm also going to put in S. I think Pidgeot EX is a very good card. I could see it in A. It's not as like versatile. Oh, it's pretty versatile, but it's only played in a few decks. But it's very good in the decks it's played in. So I think S is pretty fair. Paldean Cleanser EX. This one like poison. It's actually a very good card. It'll be a good card. There's a new card Atticus, which is like has synergy with it. There's a new card. It's like Verbank Sage Gym. There's a card like that. It's like something jungle or something. It increases poison damage, so. But right now it's going to go in D tier. It hasn't really seen much player been very good. I do think it will pick up, but and with the new supporter Atticus, which isn't on this list because they're shiny people, um, but our supporters are like items and anything. But there's like it's potentially better, but it's still not that good. And then Toadschool EX. Toadschool EX has actually been okay. I'll put it in B. I could put it in A. No, it doesn't belong in A. I'm actually gonna move. No, I think I'm gonna move. No, this is okay. Yeah, it's decent. I think it's better than the rest. I'm actually gonna put it at the top. So they're not really ordered, but I do think this is better than them. Better than Espathron, like Alexamen and Noivern. I can't put an A. It hasn't been like elite. And it's kind of like techie. I guess it's not amazing. It's good. Some people would argue it's really good. I'm not really sure where I stand on it, to be honest, but I think B's fine. Glamora EX, I guess, also goes in B. It's pretty generic. It can like disrupt. I think it's gotten a little overrated going into the set, and like some people think it's really good, and some people just think it's really bad. Again, and I think it's kind of mediocre. So I think B's fair. It's not bad though. Next up we got Vileplume. So we'll just go into the grass Pokemon. And now Vileplume is okay. Actually, it's pretty bad. It's like on a play you like accelerate, or on like evolve you accelerate a much energy, but like no, that's not good. Because I mean it's not awful, but it's one-time use and there's no like scoop up net and stuff like that. So it's not very good. In my opinion, it's like it's bad because it just takes up the bench space and it's awkward to use. Jump off is pretty bad. It's immune on a coin flip. Stack's pretty bad though. And this is pre-rotation, so you do have like the other skip loom and jump off, which are okay. Does it? Yeah, I guess it's in D. It's not very good. Obama Snow, President Obama himself. No, Obama Snow. Wait, what is it? It's Obama Snow, not Obama Snow. Everyone calls it Obama, so I just forget what his actual name is. But Obama Snow here, I guess, is F. It's pretty bad actually. It like stops healing it. It's not very good. Arboliva, which like heals. It's like Cheryl. Oh no, it's not like Cheryl. Arboliva doesn't discard, right? I'm pretty sure you just heal. Yeah, you heal all damage, which is okay. But also like it's a stage 2. I'm gonna put in. Is it F? I'll put in D. It's not like the worst. It doesn't really see much play though. I think it could potentially see some play, but yeah, I don't know. Next up, we got Scovillain, multi-type. It's grass fire. I guess it goes in D. I like it more than most people. I think a lot of people would put in F. It's pretty bad. Let's see other Scovillain. Potentially you could play it in like Zoroark box. It's okay against throwing move, but it doesn't even like one shot. Wait, does it burn? Um, yeah, as I said, I don't like know the cards perfectly. Scovillain, this is it. No, it gets through resistance. Yeah, I guess it's a D. Is it F? I'll put it in F. Grass is really, really bad. Esparta is the best one. It's not even like psych. It's not even grass. It's like psychic. Okay, we got the Paldean Tauruses, so I guess I'll just do those next. They're all kind of the same. They're kind of mid. They're kind of like if you're familiar with the Zekrom and Reshiram from Black and White, Duraludon from I think Champion's Path. That might be the wrong set. There's like a Kyurem as well from the Zekrom Reshiram era. It has outrage. It like hits back, but it's like fine. And these are just all like that. I think I don't remember the difference between the fire and fighting one. One of them does spread. The water are like snipe. I don't remember the difference between the fire and fighting one. Oh, I think it like discards energy versus damage to itself. Um, so in terms of type, they're not good. I'll just pop them in D. Like you could play them, but they're not that good. They're cool cards though. They're cool. The fire one looks super sick as well. Yeah, no. So they'll be in D. That's fine. And next up we got Entei. Entei's decent. Oh, let's see. It's good in GLC, but no, it's C tier because it I mean it's not like that good, right? But potentially it can be good. Like if there was a way to just accelerate a ton of fire, it would be good. It's okay with Armouge, which we'll talk. about. Oh, okay. Armuge. Here we go. It's okay with that, which like moves energy around. You can kind of accelerate it with Magma Base and potentially Kindler, and then like move it around. And it's like moderately tanky, but it's not that tanky. Its damage ramp isn't that high. I gotta leave it in C. Um, yeah, I could put it in D. I think C is pretty fair. It's definitely an option in some decks. I actually think it's underplayed. It's not really played much at all. It's okay. Orkoyo heals your active evolved Pokemon. No, is it evolve or evolution? I honestly don't remember. But yeah. So it does. So that's okay. People, you can do. There's this weird like Torracat combo that like makes you kind of invincible, which is kind of funny. But I've never actually played against it. I don't know how good it is. I haven't really seen it. I can't imagine it's that good if no one plays it. But it's a cool card. Also, like I didn't know Orko's shiny was this cool. That's super sick. But anyway, this is wait, is Toro shiny? Is that not what it looked? Anyway, so Orkoyo, no, it doesn't go in C. I guess it goes in D. No, it goes in C. It's okay. It's honestly like playable. People just don't play it, but it's okay. Rouge moving fire energy is actually really good, but isn't really doesn't have like that great support right now. But I'll put it in B. I think it's pretty decent. Um, yeah. Slowbro, this card is the one oh I'll just why aren't these Pokemon grouped together? Let's move them up. There we go. And a Palafin. Okay. So we got Slowbro first, which like moves damage to itself. It can be used for some like goofy combos. They're kind of bad though. Idle go in D. We got Starmie Pings. It's kind of fun. I think it actually has potential with Mariam specifically. We are going to be losing Rescue Carrier with a rotation, but I think it's an okay card. But a D. Wug Trio. What do I do with you? D. C. Nah, yeah, I guess Wug Trio goes in C. Mill, Corn Flip Mill. Like it's not good, but I'll put it in C. Ember Power. If you're watching this, Wug Trio, you know it's bad. It's funny though. Yeah. Let's see. We got Veluza. This one's really fun. I think I made a video on it. It was kind of funny. It's better than it gets credit for, so I'll put it in D. It's just pretty. It's not that good, but it's fun. Next up we got Excalibur. Obviously this one's really good. I'll put an A on it. It's the first A tier card. It's not like as broken as Gardevoir, Mew, Squawkabilly, or Pidgeot in my opinion. I guess. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think it's like a little worse, just barely though. It's pretty close, but it's decent. I could see it in S, but I'm gonna leave it in A. Dondozo Tatsugiri. Dondozo is okay. It's actually does it belong in A? No, I'll put it in B. It's pretty tanky. Like it's a very good basic, big basic attacker. It's one of the best. I was gonna say like ever. Maybe it like hits pretty hard, not like absurdly hard, but pretty hard. And then its HP is really high. Its energy cost is very payable. So I'll put it. I'll put it in B. We have Hisuian Heavy Ball as well, which is super important for it. And then Tatsugiri itself. So I'm like ignoring the fact that it's comboed with Dondozo. Um, put in C. It's going D. I'm gonna put in C. Yeah, no, yeah, I guess because you kind of like do play with Nandozo. Well, it's not even like the best Nandozo Tatsugiri to play with Nandozo. I'll put in D. It's a fun card. I think it's again a card with unexplored potential. You can use it to obviously accelerate energy or do hit and run. Both of those are valid things. They're not super powerful. So I guess D. It's not the best card or anything, but it's not awful. And then we got Palafin. This card's underplayed. I'll put it in C. Or like I don't know, people say it's really bad. It's kind of awkward to use. It's much more awkward than I thought, but it's decent. I think C's a pretty fair evaluation of it. But like theoretically, it has like absurd stats, but it's just okay. Next we got Lightning Pokemon. I don't even know what all these Pokemon are. Or I think I do, but like Electrode's Tool Drop. Like you discard tools and play. Or no, is it from your hand? No, it's play, right? It's got to be in play, right? It's from 151. Yeah. So you discard um, tools in play. It's okay. I guess C. It's pretty mid, but it's fine. Um, got Pachirisu, which is bad. It's not like the worst, but I'll put in D. Like you probably shouldn't really be playing this card. It's like just a generic attacker. Can't be paralyzed. That's the thing. Got Thundurus, which gives you bench barrier if it's in the active, which is like weird and like why do you play? You wouldn't ever play that over Manaphy. Um, its attack's like okay, but it's not that good. It damages itself a lot as well. I guess D, it's kind of like Pachirisu. Risk, no, this is not risky. Take a Toxtricity. This is Toxtricity with what's it called? It's like Sylveon VMAX attack. So you do more for each of your like different types of Pokemon on your bench, which is like a cool concept. It's not like a bad card or anything. I think some people think it's bad, but it's okay. But it's not that good, right? Its damage output's pretty mediocre. I'll put it in, I guess D. I kind of want to put it in C. I'll put it in C. And I forgot Palmon accelerates to itself, but it's like super hard to power up. I'll put it in D. Or it's not super hard to power up, but super hard to power up like 2 or like 3, which you like need to do. It's like Miraidon, but it's a stage 2. Next we got ourselves Luxray. Luxray can get played straight into play. It's really good with certain decks. It's like falling off a little bit. It's still really good. I guess it's A. This is like a perfect representation of an A tier Pokemon because you can just toss it straight down. It's like versatile. It's powerful. Or it's not super versatile or super powerful, but it's good. And it's a single prizer, right? It doesn't need to be super amazing, but to be an A for a single prizer. Raichu accelerates to itself and like hits decently hard. I think it's C. It's okay in Zoroark as well. Kilowatt Troll. This is the new one, and I guess we'll do United Wings now. So we got Flamigo, this guy, Watro. Watro is grouped in with Kilowatt Troll and Murkrow. They're all fine. I'd say Flamigo might be the worst. Did they go in A? I do think their Rados goes Dondozo. I'll put them all in B. Flamigo, Flamigo's ability is decent. I'll put them all in B. I think that's pretty fair. I could see dropping Flamigo, but I don't really know if that's a fair criticism. I don't think Kilowattrel is very good either. I think Wattrel is like decent though. And then let's see, we got Psychic. I'll just do fighting. We got 2 fighting. No, we got 4. Why are these like different colors? This is weird. And then we got some fighting Pokemon. So I'll do Lucario. We got the Bigfoot. So that's interesting. I'm sure Trusted Pilot will like that. But overall, I think that's like it's fine. It does. It's like a revenge style attacker stage 1. It's okay, but it's not really that good. So I guess I'll pump it in D. Yeah, D seems fine. I could do C. Popping into like D's fine. Helllucha pings the bench. This one's actually super good. A little underplayed. It's like super weird. Just pops up and then like it doesn't pop up. But I think A is fair. I could see this in B, but I think A is fair. Um, yeah. Then we got Garganackle. Wait, which Garganackle is this? Uh, is that the healing one or is that the accelerating one? That is it is the healing one. This is the worst one, in my opinion. So it's not very good. I'll put in D. It's not great. Yeah, Lucario and D is fine, I guess. And then we got Annihilate, a really cool card. I'll put it in C. I think it potentially has something there. It like hits really. It's kind of like a revenge style attack. It does more for each prize your opponent's taken. Like it's really high though. It's 70 power, which is insane. I think it has some potential, but it's not that good. Then we got ourselves, I'll just do the dragon type right now, which is, what is this? That is Cyclizar. I kind of forget. I think it's immunity on a coin flip. Yeah. And effects. So it's okay. It's like a niche. It could be used in Draco. I'll pop and see. It's fine. Next up, we got, I'll do the psychic ones. There's a lot of psychic Pokemon. Bro, there are more Pokemon here than I thought. But that's fine. It's cool to have a big set. Although the set's really trash as well, unfortunately. Okay. So we got ourselves let's put these. Bro, I can't tell the difference between the color. Oh no, there's two metal. Anyway, so Zadu's obviously really good. I'll put in A. I think that's a pretty fair evaluation of it. I think it's going to be good, better next like main expansion. I think it's a pretty good card. Right now it's not seeing a Titan play, but it's pretty good. Driftblim, no, yeah, Driftblim like spreads. It's not very good. I'll put it in D, I guess. Got Klefki and there's Mimikyu. I thought there was another. Oh, and Spiritomb. Yeah. So Klefki, Mimikyu, Spiritomb, 3 Wally basic psychic Pokemon. Of these, Mimikyu is so good. Mimikyu, I've talked so much good stuff about this card. This is like one of the best cards of the like. Well, I know it's one of the most underrated cards. It's so good. Um, Yeah, Mimikyu is like insanely good. I mean, okay, it's very good. It's not like carrying you through every matchup or anything good, but it can carry you kind of somewhat through certain matchups, and like it's super annoying to have to deal with for certain decks, and obviously putting it with like in like Lawson, it's really good, in Zadu, it's really good. With the teams as well, it's really nice. And then we got Klefki. Klefki is like not that good. It's kind of, I'll put it in A or B, sorry. It's moderately annoying. I could see it in C. And then Spear Tomb, I guess I'll also go in A. I'm not a massive fan of it, but I know some people really like it, and it's really good against Mew VMAX, which is a really good deck. Well, Genesect V is really good. Lumineon's pretty good as well. Next up, we got Dosprine. I think this is the right Pokemon. It's immune to fire Pokemon. That's bad. You could technically play it, but like, what deck runs fire? Like just fire, like nothing. So yeah, it's not good. Because like Charizard's the main quote fire deck, but it's like a dark deck. Relor recovers. This card's bad. It can technically do some funny stuff, but it's not good. Whimsicott. That's not Whimsicott. That's Wigglytuff. There we go. Accelerates to the other Wigglytuff. They're kind of like the same deck, but this one's like a little worse. I guess. No, I'll just put them next to each other. Cleffa. It's a draw. It's one of the babies. Got two of them here. We got Cleffa and Mr. Nope. Mime Jr. There we go. Mime Jr. like copies one of your opponent's attacks, but they choose, which is bad. This card is bad. I'll put it in D. I think it's funny. No, I'll put it in F. It's pretty hot trash. I think Cleffa, I'll put it in C. I think it has some potential. I don't think it's reached its potential, but it's okay. It got really overhyped and then like really flopped, but it's okay. Houndstone is okay. It like returns like it's a there's more free Pokemon in your discard, psychic Pokemon. It's fine. I'll put it in C. I guess I'm not a big fan. I know some people who like it a lot. This is Cerulege. This one goes in C. It's a decent Zoroark attacker. I could see it B. I could see it probably. I wouldn't put it D, but I could see C or B. Um, this is Tinkaton, which is this one. This is the draw one. Also, it has special hammer or something. I don't remember the name of the attack, but it like it's played in the Tinkaton EX deck, and it's decent there. So I'll put it in C. Next up, we got uh Sneasel. Is that what? No, Weavile. Weavile. There we go. There we go. Weavile. I got there. So this one gusts like basics when you switch it in, but it's so awkward to use. It doesn't work with Beach Core. There's a new card that it actually works with, which is gonna make it a little better, but not that much better. This card's gonna F, D. I'll put it in D. I think it has some potential, but eh. Sableye, I'll put it in D as well. No, I'll put it in C. You can play it in Cloth Electrode. It does more if like your opponent's active poisoned. It's okay, honestly. It's not a bad. It doesn't mean it does 90 for one, which is not bad. Um, and then we got ourselves Kingambit boosting basic damage attacks. Kind of funny, but like super hard. I mean, it's a stage 2, so it's awkward to pull off. So I'll put it in D. Next up, we got ourselves what is this card? Oh, that's Graphi. Yep. So Graphi, it's kind of like Smeargle, I guess. Like you discard a bunch of different types of energy from your hand. It's okay. It's pretty bad. I'll put it in. I'll put it in D, I guess. I can see it in C. Boss Stiff is like forces your opponents active to the bench. Wait, does it give you a switch? It doesn't give you a switch, right? Where is it? This one. Yeah. So it forces your opponents active to the bench. It's okay. I'll put in no, it's pretty like niche though. You could play in Zora Control, but that's not really a good deck. It's not even that good in that deck. So yeah, that's fine. I'll do the metal Pokemon next. I'll do Scizor and Rivervoom. Scizor is so good. I'm gonna put, well, I guess A. It's really good. Um, I feel like we've hit the peak of single prize. Just they can't go into S because they're just not good enough right now. Yeah, Scizor is like super good. It can punish so many decks. It can survive Lost Zone hits. It's so good. It's so underrated. So yeah, it's a deck. It's a card I need to play more of. And then we got ourselves Reverum. It's an okay engine, but not great. I'll put it in B. I mean, it's an engine. It can't be that bad. Literally, it's an engine. But yeah, I'll put it in B. Next up, we get ourselves Snorlax. This is not block Snorlax. This is not the attacking Snorlax. This is the leftover Snorlax. The recovers leftovers. It's actually good with Maractus. I think, yeah, C is the perfect spot for it. We're almost done. I promise. This video like feels long. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just like dark out. It's kind of stormy outside. So anyway, Pelipper, goated card. It's not very good. I thought it was gonna be good. Well, I was hoping it would be good. I feel like Scoopino was in play. It would be decent, but it's not. So, I mean, that's true with a lot of cards too. And anyway, Pelipper is kind of funny. It like recovers a supporter from it's like Eldegoss V plus Luminion V together. Like you do one, you get a support from your discard or from your deck, which is really nice. You only need one copy of all your supporters. Certainly, if it's priced, it causes problems, but it's probably not. So Pelipper is decent. I'll put it in C. That's it. Next up, we got Greedent. Greedent is it evolves from Squirtle, but the Greedent's not very good. I don't think this is even the I don't know if I've ever seen anyone play this Greedent, but Squirtle is okay. Squirtle's pretty good. I guess I'll put it in B. I don't think Squirtle's amazing. I know there's some people who are massive fans of Squirtle. I thought Squirtle was really funny with Mustard, but yeah, that's it. Orcalone, Control Ditto, or sorry, Zora Control card. It's better than Boss stuff, but it's still not that good. It's like it's the same as not Whimsicott, bro. I keep forgetting the names of Pokemon. Um, Slurpuff. There we go. Yeah, it's the same Slurpuff from. Is that from Standard? It might be. Yeah, it is. I think. I think Chilling Rain. I'm looking at the Japanese cards. I don't know why I'm now on all the Japanese cards. Yeah, no, not just Slurpuff. Slurpuff. I don't. Yeah, I think it's. Oh yeah, Chilling Rain. So it should still be in format. Yeah, but it's like rotating coming up. But like Oinkologne is like the same thing. It's flipping for recovery. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. This is Mousehold. Decent damage output. Is this the regular one? Which one is this? This is yeah, just 70 for each Mousehold in play. As opposed to the other Snipe one, which no, that's not it. This one, which does Snipe. It's like 10 Snipe. Yeah, this one isn't that good. So yeah, this one though is pretty decent. Or it's not that good. It's okay. It's like a C tier kind of rogue silly deck. It's not very good, but there's Mousehold DX. That's fine. It's cute. It's cool. Um, oh no, it's Mousehold. Oh no, is this Tandemouse? I don't remember. Anyway, there we go. So that's no, it's not Mousehold's D. Dodrio is weird. It's like so weird. It's a super underwhelming draw engine. Potentially like it's like it depends how you look at it. It's either like really bad. It's a really bad good card or a really good bad card. Or you could say it's mid. So I'll put in B. I think that's fair. And then we got Ditto. Ditto I'm gonna put in B as well. It like shuffles back in. It's gonna be super super good when Buddy Poffin also splups the go. Yeah, but overall I feel like that's it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, consider subscribing. As always, I'm excited to see you next time.